I think most people are at least aware of Titanfall, if not familiar with what kind of game it is. Microsoft has been marketing the shit out of this game as their big system seller, even though it's also on PC, and I don't care what you say, it isn't exclusive to Xbox, so shut the fuck up. In Australia, we barely ever see game advertisements, but Titanfall shit has been everywhere. Yet, I haven't heard a single thing about the sales of this game, despite the fact that it's been out for nearly a week. And you know that if this game was selling like hotcakes, Microsoft would not shut up about it, because they always brag about this shit. So now I'm wondering, is Titanfall actually selling as well as Microsoft and EA hoped it would? And before you start disliking the video, just hear me out. This is not groundless conjecture. There are a lot of factors prompting me to talk about this. Let's run through them. Now, we're already aware that EA regrets their deal with Microsoft not to release Titanfall on the PS4 after they met with Sony to discuss how well it would have sold on the PS4. Basically, EA would have made more money through a PS4 and PS3 version than Microsoft paid them to release it on the Xbox One, which is just really funny to me. I hate EA, and I can imagine what they were like when Sony pulled this shit out on them. I bet you they were like, oh fuck! Jesus Christ, it would have been so funny. And watching EA suffer brings great joy to me, as I'm sure it brings joy to you guys as well. Another thing that makes me doubt how successful this game has been is the public reception. I'm straight up ignoring the people who think this game is dog shit because they're just plain wrong, and a lot of them are obviously Sony fanboys on Metacritic bashing this game, posting fake reviews. We know the press thinks this shit is amazing, but most rational people like myself have come to the consensus that the game is a lot of fun, but not really a system seller because it's also on PC, and because there isn't really enough content in the game to justify people buying an Xbox One for it. A system seller not only needs to be exclusive to that fucking platform, but also offer enough value for money to justify someone purchasing a console for that one game. Titanfall doesn't really have enough content for most people. That, and some people just don't want an Xbox One if it still has a Kinect, like myself. Simple as that. But what's really prompted me to talk about this video is a site I saw a few days ago. I was at work the day after the Australian release of the game, and when I went out to storage, I saw a cage filled with the Xbox One Titanfall bundle, unsold, and that shit only cost $30 more than the PS4 on its own at my store. Seriously, you're basically getting a discounted Xbox One and a free copy of the game, as well as a month of Xbox Live Gold, and still people weren't buying it. That's crazy. Not only that, but we still had a shit ton of copies for the game sitting around, and the most crazy part of all, we only just replenished our PS4 stock to a consistent level 4 months after the release at full price with no discounts. We never sold out of the Xbox One. Oh, and also, the PS4 is still the top seller on Amazon. The Titanfall bundle was at $19 when I checked. I kinda saw this coming, I really did. I did not agree with IGN or GameSpot or any of those other websites who pretty much tried their best to hype this game up to be more than it is. It's kind of unfair for people to put so many expectations on a new IP like this. I like Titanfall, it's a great game, but I'm the only person I know who owns this game despite Microsoft's massive advertising and all the game press outlets hyping this game like crazy. It's because of this that I honestly don't think Titanfall is selling up to Microsoft's expectations, but again, we'll still just have to wait and see.